Hey friends, good to see you. Today I'm doing this look here. I'm on the train and it's a little get ready with me on the train. I often do my makeup on the train, so today I thought I'd show you me doing it. I'm just putting up my hair with this scrunchie. And yeah, I often get ready on the train just like on my way to like wherever I'm going. Today I'm going to work, which I can wear whatever I want at work, but I just felt like putting on a face, and so I thought I'd show you guys. This is the Bourgeois Healthy Mix BB Cream. I love this stuff. I'm using a dirty kabuki brush from Real Techniques and just popping a little bit on the brush and dabbing that on my face and buffing that in. I have a bit of a sniffly nose because it's early in the morning. Does anyone else get that when you wake up like kind of earlier in the morning? Your nose runs for no reason, but it goes away by like, I don't know, 9 a.m. Anyway, I'm just blending that all over my face. This compact that I'm holding is like a new one. I don't even know how to say it, but I bought that in Taiwan and it's a popular powder that students use, but it has a little mirror in the powder. So yeah, I use the compact to do my whole face because it's the only thing in my makeup bag with a mirror. I saw someone on the train, that's why I waved. That was someone I like know. It's like one of my sister's friends. But she was with a friend. So yeah, I kept doing my makeup. This is concealer. This is the Rimmel, what's it called? The Match Perfection concealer. I really like this concealer. It's one of my favorites. And I really like that BB cream as well. Also, the reason I'm using these tube products rather than like a bottle of foundation where I have to pump it is I find that if the bottle of foundation is lying on its side, it kind of becomes difficult to use in the makeup bag. Whereas if it's a tube, I can just squeeze it out easily. I'm using the puff from the powder to just like press it into my skin just to like mattify it a bit, kind of set my face. It kind of adds a little bit of coverage and makes it last a little bit longer. I do like the coverage of the BB cream. It's quite like light to medium, like it is buildable enough for me, and I can always conceal areas that I want more coverage. But just by setting it with powder, it just sets it even more. And also by setting it with powder, it means that my bronzer and blush is going to be less patchy when I apply it over the top. So yeah, really like that. What am I going for next? Oh yeah, this is my Essence Shape Your Face bronzer, which as you can tell is really busted and it's almost all gone. I'm going in with the same kabuki blender, really trying to get the product off there. That's why I scratched the product. I place a little bit on my cheek and then blend it in. It's really difficult to use this product because there's like none left in the pan, so I really have to like scratch it off the bottom, and then it becomes like loose powder, and then I always apply too little or too much. Just difficult to use at this point. It's not a bad powder or anything, it's just like it's too panned. But I don't like to waste products, so I'm using it up. I applied it on my cheeks, in like my cheekbone underneath there, you know, that area. I also apply it under my jawline, you know, down my neck a bit, trying to blend it into my neck, but I didn't do that great of a job, but whatever. I also apply it on the forehead just to bronze up the face, give the face a little bit more definition. Yeah, I keep dipping in because it's really hard to get product of this bronzer, and I'm probably doing a patchy job, but I'll just blend it in and hope for the best. But yeah, I'm just sitting on one of those like singular seats on the train so that I'm not in the way of people. But it wasn't that busy of a day on the train this day that I was getting ready, so it was fine that I put my camera on a seat. Anyway, that's all good. I'm going in with some blush now. This is the Too Faced Love Flush blush. Mine's really panned as well. This is not a color I would have chosen for myself, but I'm just trying to use it up, so I'm putting on heaps. I really like to over blush. I just think it's fun to put on way too much blush. It's just like the look that I've been into recently. I used to like be afraid of blush when my skin was really bad, but now that my skin's cleared up a little bit more, I like it. This is Stole the Show from Colourpop, which is one of their Super Shock cheek products, and I'm just going to go in. All of my brushes are from Real Techniques, by the way, and this is a broken setting brush from Real Techniques. Like the handle fell off, so it's like shorter now, which is great because it fits in my makeup bag, and now I can use it as a mini. I'm just applying this highlight to my cheekbone area, and it kind of takes down the intensity of the blush, which is why I put on lots of blush, because I put on lots of highlight after, so it doesn't really matter because the highlight takes down the intensity of the blush, and it all kind of looks fine in the end. This highlight barely has anything left again, so yeah, a lot of the things in my makeup bag are on their last legs because I really like to use my stuff up, and so once things are getting at the end of their panning life, it becomes kind of harder to apply, but you know, just blend and hope for the best, and you know, I don't take it too seriously, so like whatever. But yeah, this is my base face kind of stuff done. I think I'm going to go into eyes next, so I'm just going to use this little Shape Your Face palette again and take that bronzer shade and use my little ring finger there and rub that on the outer corners of my eyes just to like give a little bit of like a bronze to my eyelids. I love using bronzer as eyeshadow. I do it all the time. So yeah, I'm just using the bronzer as eyeshadow and using my finger as a brush. I don't have that many brushes in my makeup bag, so yeah, I try to use my fingers as well. I could probably use my fingers to apply BB cream, but you know, I do prefer keeping my fingers clean because then I have dirty fingers for the rest of the day. Anyway, this is the Brow This Way Duo from Rimmel. Again, I'm using my finger and I'm just blending the brow powder into my crease to further deepen up the crease. It's a really pan product as well. That's why I'm like twisting my finger in there to get the product out. But it's just a darker brown shade because obviously my brows are darker. The brow powder that matches my brows is a little darker. Sniffly nose. But yeah. Then I'm wiping that on my hand because I have powder everywhere. And then I'm going to grab this little brush here. It's like a mini Real Techniques brush. Grabbing the highlight, and I'm going to highlight the detailed areas of my face. So like down the nose. I love highlighting the nose. I think it looks so cute. Doing my inner corner and packing it on my mobile lid as well. That's just like the usual eyeshadow shape that I usually go for. I feel like it suits my eye shape with like the way my crease is and stuff. If you have recommendations on different like ways that I could complement my like half Asian crease, it's like a Eurasian crease, so I don't know, if you have tips I'd love to hear them because I really struggled when I was a kid with figuring out eyeshadow shape. Anyway, yeah, you probably just saw me pop on some of that to my brow bone as well. Now I'm going in with this Stila liquid liner. This is just like a felt tip liner pen. It's not my favorite one, but it's not bad at all. I just got this as like a sample in a Mecca Beauty Loop box like a couple months ago or something, and I'm just tightlining my upper lash line as well, and also I've drawn a wing on and just filling it in like blah, and doing the other side. I actually find it not that hard to do a wing liner on the train. I do it all the time, and also I feel like the train is generally quite stable, so I don't generally have problems with doing my wing on the train. As you can see, I'm not like bumping around too much, so I do have a steady hand, and it's okay. So yeah, good enough. I'm just filling my front of my lash line there and filling it in a bit. This eyeliner is like kind of running out, so I'm like really getting in there to try and get the pigment to show up, but yeah, it worked out good enough. This is my mascara. This is the Great Lash mascara. I don't know if it's my favorite mascara, but it's the mascara that I've got in my makeup bag at the moment. It's a real cult classic, like everyone loves it. It's like one of Maybelline's OG products. I'm just popping that on my lashes, obviously. It's the black shade. I do like this mascara, but it's very natural, and also I do find it is good for like lifting the lashes. Like I find that when I apply this mascara, I'm able to like push my lashes up with it, and it does kind of lift my lashes. I don't bring my lash curler in my bag with me, so yeah, it does do an okay job, but it's not my favorite mascara of all time, but it's not a bad one at all. And it is, I think, waterproof. Hi to that random passenger that made eye contact with my camera. Anyway, yeah, it's not a bad mascara, and it does last a long time. This one's the waterproof one, and yeah, there's my mascara. Now I'm going in with that Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Duo again, and I'm just using the brow powder to fill in my brows. I just draw on the tail of my brow first, and then I use the little angled brush that comes in the brow kit to like then feather it through the front of my brow, just like have a little bit of an ombre brow moment. I don't know, the main part of filling in my brows for me is like filling in the tail of my brow to make sure that I have a tail on my brow, and then I get the rest of the brush and just like feather it through the front, as you can kind of see better this time. This is not the best angle, but I'm on the train, alright? It's hard. I don't bring a tripod with me on the train, on the morning train to work. Anyway, that's my brows done. I'm happy with them. What am I going to do next? I don't even remember. Oh, I'm going in with this lipstick. This is from The Balm. This is the Meet Matte Hues line of liquid lipsticks. It kind of has a nice minty set, and it's in the shade Committed. I just put it a bit on my lips and then like kind of fluff it around with my finger just so it's a bit more sheer, and I'm setting my face with a setting spray. This is not the setting spray that's supposed to be in the container. I just like pour random ones to refill this small little setting spray container. Just packing all my stuff up, popping it all in my makeup bag, which is from Victoria's Secret, and I love it. And this is my face. This is the train. I really like the lights at the top of the train. I feel like it's really easy to do my makeup with the train lighting. And this is my outfit of the day. Very boring. I'm just going to work. That's my bag sitting on the seat next to me. And yeah, this is my completed face. I love getting ready on the train because the lighting is always reliable because there's always those big lights on the top. And yeah, catch you later. Bye.